I always loved wrestling growing up. I used to watch it when I was like 9, 10 years old. The guys like, you know, Booker T, Billy Gunn, Big Show, all those guys. But I never had the chance, the opportunity to do it just because growing up in Egypt, Saudi Arabia, New Zealand, it wasn't very big, especially back then. And I played basketball throughout my whole life. I was very good at it. I got a college basketball scholarship in America. I played 4 years of college basketball and played professionally all over the world. Then out of nowhere came Tough Enough. My whole life I wanted to do the WWE, I wanted to get into the WWE, I just didn't know how. I even Googled it one time, I didn't know how. You know, I'm so happy and blessed to have this opportunity because it changed my life forever. First day of training, I'm in front of Triple H, Booker T, Billy Gunn, 3 guys that I grew up watching, 3 guys that were my heroes and my idols growing up. So it was just a dream come true.
You're known for your training regimes. Can you kind of take us through your typical training week?
I was always overweight growing up. I was over 300 pounds, about 140 kilograms at the age of 15 years old. And it was just because I ate too much food. My mom's a really good cook, really good Egyptian food. But I learned about nutrition around like the age of 17, 18, and that's when I wanted to change my body. I was sick of being a fat kid. I was sick of being looked at as, you know, the overweight fat kid, and I was embarrassed to take my shirt off, and I wanted people to look at me one day and say, wow, I want a body like that. And you know, I train at least 5-6 hours a day right now. My diet is, you know, almost flawless. I allow myself every now and then a little sweet treat or something, but for the most part I just avoid processed foods and stick to natural, try organic products as much as possible, but a very all natural diet.
What would you say are the best things about being a professional wrestler?
Waking up and doing what I love to do every single day. Billy Gunn told me one day that if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. And I love what I do. So for me, I don't work. You know, every day I wake up, I love what I do. I'm excited to go and train for 5, 6, 7 hours a day. Other people might think that's a chore, that's hard. Even though it is hard, even though it takes a lot of guts and a lot of blood and sweat and tears and there's a lot of pain involved with it, I love it. I love what I do and I love the end product, and I know that one day I want to be headlining WrestleMania. One day I want that heavyweight championship around my waist. So I know it's going to be worth it if I put in the work now.
And you were the only Arab athlete in Tough Enough. How was that?
It was really good. I'm very proud and happy to represent the Arab world in the WWE. There's not many of us in the WWE. Sami Zayn's the only other Arab in the WWE right now. He's originally from Syria. So being able to pave the path for future Arabs in the WWE is great, because I know growing up in Egypt where it's very hard to enter such a field, but now the opportunities are going to be there because the WWE wants to enter those markets and it's expanding all over the world. This place is going to be huge for wrestling for years to come.
Speaking of which, we've got the WWE June Bash coming up. Can you tell us a little bit more about what to expect from that?
June Bash is going to be great. Top stars are coming. Ryback, Big Show, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn are all going to be there. It's going to be a blast.